Okay, we're at 2444 West Berwyn, and that's the door we came in. It's like an old vintage door. This is a really unique property. You saw the outside. It's strange. Apparently it was built for people at the naval base. That's why they've got those big basement units, like for extra storage. I don't know why, but that's the story, that the owner was just here and he was able to tell me a little bit about it. So we've got a coat closet right here. It's a really great open layout. So we've got, obviously this is an enormous couch. This is like one of those Costco couches. It's huge. Little creaky floors. There's little dips here and there. It was built in the 50s. So the windows are all, see how they're a little bit like foggy? They all have broken seals, it looks like. But I'll give you a shot out the window. So kind of look out at this little front yard. The owner says that you can use all this like front yard space as your own. So you can, I'm not sure what that means, if anyone mows it or how that works. But each of these buildings are their own HOA. So you have an HOA just for this building here, and that one like across the street would be separate, etc. Okay, so that's outside. Here's the main living space. So really nice amount of space here. It's a big couch, big TV. And then we've got a formal dining area with a newer fan. Looks like, you know, the paint, like they just painted a little bit around the fan, so it's a little bit with some freshening. But let's see, so this is the dining room. Let's look out the window here. There's a little deck. It's like some bike and trike storage. The garbage is out there. I'm not sure if that means you need to carry out the cans for garbage day or if the garbage will just be removed. That's a question for the agent. Okay, we'll go in the kitchen. It's a darker kitchen, but it's fine. It's got enough counter space. Some cabinets. There's some like marks on the ceiling there. Maybe they were like taking out their pots or pans or whatever. Let's see here. So it could use a little refresh. It's not pristine. We've seen in all kinds of conditions, but let's go outside here. Okay. So this is it's not ideal having the trash right next to your outdoor space. But you can maybe put like a screen or something there. Or you could use the grass in front, more likely, because that's east facing where the grass is. Okay, back in here. This just has a lot of like potential. He's got a freezer there. Kind of takes up a lot of space. Okay. So back out to the dining room. There's like a little divot in the wall. It doesn't look bad. Okay, and then there's nice linen closet. There's lots of storage in here. So not only downstairs, which is directly below us. So in theory, you could find a place to put a staircase to go downstairs into that basement. It would be a huge project, but it could be done. Another linen closet, and then the bathroom. The bathroom is a decent size, bigger than we've seen. Little teeny sink. Bathroom could use a little Or the, you know, just maybe some resealing around the tub line there. But let's see. Tiles are okay. Okay. Looks like he's got heated floor here. Maybe. I'll have to check and see what that is. All right, and then another linen closet in here as well. It's a lot of storage. Okay, so you can see here, like, it's just a little beat up. There's kind of a lot of little spots like that. And then you can see here, see how it's a little bit dimpled on the floor right there? Right outside the bathroom, and that usually means that it's had some water damage at some point. It could have been from, you know, 20 years ago, but just noticing that, and then an inspector will note that as well. We would make sure that there wasn't any active water in there for sure. Just something to notice. Okay, this is the second bedroom, which is like a second and third bedroom almost. You can see the flooring is a little, oh, it's okay. It's a little creaky, but not terrible. We've got a standard little closet in the second bedroom. And then the window, you can see this window is a little bit foggy as well as a broken seal. It's mostly cosmetic. You lose a little bit of efficiency, but it's kind of annoying to look out when it's all foggy like that. You can get those repaired for about $100 or $200 each. All right, so this is the second bedroom, but then it also goes into this other little bedroom, which could be, you know, he's got his treadmill here. This could be like a walk-in closet. This could be like an office. And see, this one was pretty bad too. You can kind of see it's a little yucky on the inside. Okay, so this is like the bonus third bedroom. So you could have it as an office and a guest bedroom. Okay, see, I'll just show you like stuff like that. So you can see where the light was put in, and then they didn't really properly paint around where it was put in. Okay, now we're going to the primary bedroom. It's a really good sized room. Again, windows. This is a king size bed. You can see, I'll show you out the windows here as well. It's weird, you just look out at these other little buildings. There's a lot of grass. Like I said, the floors are a little creaky. Okay, decent closet here. Let's see this one. So the closet doors are a little bit sticky, but it's okay. Oh, there's a little bad. Okay. Let's off track a little bit. All right, so this is the primary bedroom. Nice newer fan. And you can see like just stuff like this. It would benefit from a nice deep clean and a fresh paint job, I think would help. Even though the paint doesn't look so bad, it's just kind of a little bit worn in some areas. Okay, so not super bright, but you do have the two windows. So it's like that is west facing. This is an east facing window. So in the morning, it'll probably be a little bit brighter. Lots of storage space with a nice lawn in front that you could do a lot with. It might feel weird to be right in the grass with your neighbors there, but maybe not. kind of cool. Definitely interesting. Okay, I think that's it. I'm just gonna go to the kitchen one more time. If you like took this part of this wall down, it would be so nice and open. Oh well, cool. This is 2444 West Berwyn, and it's a 2-bed, almost 3-bed, 1 bath. Okay.